High pressure close by continues to bring a good deal of dry but cloudy weather with the occasional bit of drizzle. I'll have your weekly outlook and all the details in just a couple of minutes. Starlings. It really is. This is my favourite time of the year. Of course, you've got bonfire night and you've got the starling murmuration. That is what we're all looking forward to. And that's what's happening at the moment. It happens between kind of November together. They actually migrate in from Scandinavia, and around dusk, the birds all gather together and they flock to create these stunning aerial displays where they dive and swoop across the sky in one moving mass to confuse any potential predators. Now, as I say, the largest murmuration ever recorded was actually in Somerset. 6 million birds. Can you imagine? Now, despite the huge number of birds, the birds actually managed to fly together without bumping into each other, and they're certainly not getting wet either because high pressure is firmly in control of our weather at the moment. It really is a very stagnant weather picture. This is the picture at the moment, high pressure firmly in control to the east of us. And then if we jump ahead to the end of the week, as if by magic, well, really very little changes. High pressure is still very much in control, so it's really kind of keeping a lid on it. Briefly, we'll get some rain in across the western parts, but then high pressure builds back in again over the weekend with potentially something a little bit colder on the scene for the middle of next week. But that's for then. Let's get the detail for now. Weather presenters are thrilled that something's happening with the weather next week. It is likely to be getting colder. It's going to be a very long week, though.
OK, Becky, thank you.
So the very easy way to remember the weather for this week is that any day that ends in Y is going to be largely cloudy, it's going to be largely dry, and it's going to be on the mild side as well. That is what we've got this week, and this is a very typical picture for high pressure. And I say there is going to be a largely dry story, but potentially the occasional drizzle under the very thickest covering of cloud. But really, I've just thrown it in just to give me something else to talk about because the weather is very, very quiet at the moment. Now, as we look ahead to this evening and overnight, you're right, well done, full marks, largely dry, cloudy as well. Any breaks in the cloud, you instantly get the mist and fog forming, and temperatures around or just above where they should be for the time of year. Looking ahead to tomorrow, can you guess what the forecast is? That's right, it's largely dry and cloudy once again. A few mist and fog patches lingering with very light winds thanks to that area of high pressure. And potentially a little bit more brightness as well, particularly across Scotland, parts of Northern Ireland and down towards the far southeast. So temperatures again around or just above the seasonal average. You can see what I mean. There's a definite theme going on here. And of course, bonfire night is upon us through tomorrow. Cloudy but dry. Again, clear in parts of Scotland and misty patches. So pretty decent conditions because you want light wind, and that's what we've got. And no prizes for guessing what's happening for the rest of the week. It is largely dry, it is largely cloudy, the temperature's around the average, but as I say, something potentially happening for next week. Hooray!